Hi, this is Alex from Pandectes. In this video, I will show you how to set up the Google Consent Mode v2 integration in our app and become Google Consent Mode v2 compliant. When setting up Google Consent Mode v2, there are many variables to take into consideration, since there are multiple ways to add tags to your store, like the theme.liquid file, the Google and YouTube channel, or Pandectes. Each store might have a different configuration based on its current setup and their needs. So I have a dummy store right here, and the first thing we have to do is navigate to Settings, Banner. In Behavior tab, make sure that our banner has a strict policy or a strict loose policy. A loose policy is not good for Google Consent Mode v2 compliance. Or we have selected one of the following options: accept only or accept decline. All of these are strict banner types, which block all cookies by default. Google Consent Mode requires you to have a strict policy. After we check that, we can navigate to Settings, Integrations, and enable the Google Consent Mode v2. If you would like to implement the Advanced Consent Mode v2, we have to add the tags through this Pandectes integration. For example, we will have to add our Google Tag Manager ID here, as well as our Google Analytics Tag ID and our Google Ads ID. If you have multiple tag IDs for, let's say, Google Analytics 4 or Google Tag Manager, you can just add more by separating them with a comma. Do not leave any spaces between them. And now we have Google Consent Mode v2 Advanced Mode set up. The problem now is that we are loading these tags twice, so we will have to remove them from the other places that we are loading them. For example, for the Google Tag Manager, which I am currently loading through my theme.liquid file, and I can go to Edit Code, theme.liquid, and remove or comment the Google Tag Manager code. We can remove it to make it more clean. If I check my store with Tag Assistant now, we can see that all the tags that I added are firing, and I haven't yet clicked on accept. That is before consent, but all the tags have a consent status of denied. Then, after clicking accept, a consent update is sent, and the consent status becomes granted. And this means you are Google Consent Mode v2 compliant and with the Advanced Consent Mode. Just a quick note, if you are also loading a UA tag on your store from Universal Analytics, it is deprecated and it needs to be removed in order for it not to interfere and create conflicts with the Google Consent Mode v2. That's it. If you need any help or have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact our support team.